There we go. But there's this huge game we got between Oklahoma State and Kansas State on ESPN. We're going to see whether who's more likely to be able to stay in Big 12 title contention in Manhattan, Kansas. Now, Oklahoma State's coming off that huge smackdown loss to Utah. I mean, I know the score wasn't a smackdown, but still the first half they were getting slaughtered. The second half they realized, okay, we're getting slaughtered. We better step this up, boys. But they were close, but no cigar. As for K State, they got smacked big time, had their pants pulled down by BYU on Saturday night. Funny enough, is while we were doing final whistle. Hint, hint.
Jackson, we called that upset too. Me and you both picked BYU because Kansas State has a tendency, Jackson, to lose a game that they shouldn't. And the thing about this game is, Jackson, this is a really, really intriguing game. I'm looking forward to this. I think, honestly, Jackson, this is going to be one of the better Big 12 games we're going to see all year because, Jackson, the importance just got even more important. Both teams are coming into this with a loss in conference play now. The winner of this game, Jackson, is going to set themselves up nice the rest of the year. The loser, I'm not going to say it eliminates them from the title contention, but it's really going to hurt their chances. Both these teams need this win bad.
Uh-huh.
And it's in Manhattan, too. Manhattan is a tough place to play. Jackson, they both need it, but I don't know who needs it more because both came off bad losses, like you said.
I would
BYU kind of.
I would say Oklahoma State needs it more, honestly.
I mean, Oklahoma State and BYU, Kansas State, if I could speak at the moment, they both look bad. Would you agree, Jackson? Both of them look bad in their games.
Agreed.
Like, neither one came out of their games looking like, okay. Like, they lost, like, on a field goal. Both teams got handled pretty well. I know the final score will say 22-19 Utah over Oklahoma State. But if you watch that football game, that was not a 3-point victory. That was that Utah just basically was playing prevent defense and said, you can dink and dunk down the field if you want. Have at it. And it was kind of funny, Jackson. I don't know if you watched the post-game interview with Kyle Whittingham when he was asked about the end of the game situations, and he was like, I could have done without all them dramatics. I'm getting too old for this.
And
I thought that was I thought this was funny.
And for those that watch Oklahoma State, Utah, about like how Mike Gundy benched Alan Bowman, but then when he saw the backup quarterback couldn't get it done, he was like, "Okay, Bowman, you're back in." I wonder what's going to happen with all that for the Cowboys. And I noticed that Oklahoma State's defense is 92nd in rushing yards allowed per game. And the pass defense is in the top 115. That's bad.
Yeah. And the thing, too, is, Jackson, where is Ollie Gordon? Jackson, I've been putting out flyers everywhere. No one can seem to tell me where he's at. Like, seriously, Jackson, where's Ollie Gordon? Why aren't they using him better?
I don't know. But I'm going with Kansas State in this victory, and it's going to be Kansas State.
Hold on, good buddy. Hold on. Calm down. I got a counterpoint. Goodness, Jackson. I get it, you're in a hurry, but goodness. Lee Jackson's like the road runner. But I will say, Jackson, if you find Ollie Gordon, you let me know because he needs to show up. He needs to have a monster day if they want any chance to go on the road in Manhattan. And the key to victory for Oklahoma State is run Ollie Gordon and Alan Bowman just don't turn the football over. Kansas State, Just act like you want to be there. But go ahead, Jackson. Go ahead. Now you can pick.
Okay.
Road
There we
Runner.
go. Meet. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Kansas State in a 28-21 victory over Oklahoma State.
Both of them look bad, but I don't trust. If Ollie Gordon has a monster day, Oklahoma State, I think, will win. But Alan Bowman has been turning the ball over too much, been throwing too many picks. I'm with you, Jackson. I'm going to go Kansas State at home. I think they'll win. I think they'll win a shootout. I'll go 38-31 Kansas State.
I agree with you, Rough Rider. It's going too fast. The season's going too fast, my friend.
Mm-hmm. South Florida Tulane, Jackson. That's kind of an underrated, under the radar game. Who do you think will get a W in that game?
It's going to be a battle to see who can win the AAC between those two, for sure.
Are you going with your boys at Tulane?
I don't know, man. I have no clue what I'm going to go with. But I know they're reaffirming their commitment to the AAC, which, I mean, I don't think we'll have to get into that. Like, oh my God, the conference realignment. It's like, again?
Oh, headache, Jackson.
I
Jackson,
know, right?
if we start talking about that, we'll be here till 5 a.m. Good grief.